Brittany, hey, is Amberlynn there? Can you bring her to the phone? Tell her to come in here. I don't care if it is a live game and she can't pause it. I need to talk to her. Amber, I do not care what you were playing. Amberlynn, listen to me. Listen? First of all, is your daddy there? Well, I need to know who's picking me up today. Just a second. Have a seat. Just 1 second. Well, I need to know if he's coming to pick me up or not. Well, I don't care if he's sore. He needs to come on out here. Tell him to get his tail out here because I got to leave in like 30 minutes. Okay, and do you have the boxes of stuff? Okay, well, now remember, we have to go deliver some stuff tonight. We are going around, but we also have to make deliveries. So you need to dress nice, put on your nice clothes, put on your good shoes, and you need to be ready when I get there. Yes, you are too going. You are too going. This was your deal, Amberlynn, not mine. We'll eat when we get back. I don't care, McDonald's or whatever. Pot roast. I do not have time to make a pot roast. Since when do you want pot roast? You're 8. No 8-year-old likes pot roast. We'll discuss it when I get back. Tell your daddy to come get me in about 30 minutes, okay? 45 tops, because I'm hungry myself. And if he waits any longer, I'm going to raid that vending machine, and I have been trying not to do that. Well, when you're 45, you'll understand why. Okay, I gotta go. All right, bye. I am so sorry. Things are just bad. Things are chaotic right now. Swanee, you know what it's like. You know what it's like sometimes you have kids and it's like your whole world just blows up out of nowhere. That's me. Well, thank you. I had to dress extra pretty today. Yeah, well, we've been doing fundraisers for the school. Yeah, I know they just started back on Monday. They've already got us out fundraising, and well, it worked out good because they're already selling Halloween stuff. I mean, thank goodness. I'm really hoping they'll get the Christmas stuff out in the next week or two. I don't like waiting until the last minute. I mean, it's already September 1st, so I'm a little antsy about it. Now, last year was a nightmare. Last year, they didn't even get the Christmas stuff to us, the wrapping paper and whatnot. They did not even get it to us till the end of September. I know. It was like September 28th before we got our stuff. Now, who wants to wait that long to do their Christmas preparations? Nobody around here, I can tell you that. There were some unhappy people in my neighborhood. I have established customers. I have people that get used to buying things from me, because first it was Brittany when she was small, and now it's Amberlynn, and she's... Well, no, I do make her do a lot of the work. The problem is, I guess maybe I suck as a mom because then I end up doing a lot of it myself. Like I bring it in here and I sell stuff, and then it's not really her doing the selling, but she gets the benefits of it. And then I feel guilty, but then I'd feel guilty if all she got was just the little, the little bracelet they give out. And well, if you sell at least $10 worth of goods, like that would be 1.5 eyeballs, you get this little silicone stretchy bracelet that says I'm awesome. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I would like for her to get the better stuff. Now let me tell you something. You want to see the holy grail of prizes? Look at this right here. Look. Right here. Right here's the holy grail. Now, how old are your kids? So you wouldn't know about this here. This is Frederica. Okay. This is Frederica the ballerina. But don't look, because her little butt's exposed. Her skirt does not cover her buttocks and they stick out. Frederica is the ultimate prize. Okay, now you have to sell $1,000 worth of stuff to get Frederica. I'm not even kidding, $1,000. You know how many rolls of wrapping paper I have to sell to get $1,000? But Amberlynn wants one of these Frederica ballerina dolls, and I'm hoping after our next round this week we're going to go up to the Food Line and we're going to try the next street over. Now, the next street over has more money, like, nicer houses and stuff. And I'm hoping that we can go convince them to buy some Halloween decorations. But Frederica right here is, oh no, this is not ours. No, heavens no, we don't have one yet. This is one that they give you to show people, because my job is I'm also a recruiter, and I'm supposed to be helping get other parents involved. What, Trish? I am painting her nails. Can't you see? Look. What does it look like I'm doing? Of course I'm doing her nails. Don't get smart with me. Do you want to buy some of these? Because they're not moving too well. It's an eyeball with a solar panel on the back. So that means it's like energy efficient and green, and like it won't blow up the planet or anything. Although it's completely made out of plastic, but we're going to ignore that. Look, can I show you the features? Are you interested in some eyeballs? Because I have a whole big box of these in my trunk. I hope the heat doesn't get to them. Look right here. No, this is not to kill people with. Although you could. I mean, if you were really dedicated to it. No, this is what makes them so great. These don't take any work. Like, you take this spike out. I mean, it's just the plastic spike. And you stick it into the post right here. See? And then you have a little spike, and you just push it down into the ground, and you pull this. There's a tab right here. Not the drink. Look, it's this thing. Pull it out. Activates something in there, like it does the magic, and then this thing works, and it will light up your eyeball. Now, I've never used one, but I believe that's how it works. That's about how my eyes look after all this fundraising I've done in the last week. My Swanee school just started, and I'm exhausted. So, well, no, they're not. They're $7.50 a piece. I mean, they probably cost 25 cents to make. They're $7.50 a piece, or you can get a deal, like if you buy like 10 of them. I think you can get 10 for $70 or something. I don't know. But we have other items. It's not just this. I'm working on my award-winning smile. See, Deborah is the top seller. You know Deborah Taylor? Yeah, we went to school together. Remember? She was in the color garden, thought she was hot stuff. She'd get up there in her little boots. She had those little boots with the tassels on them, and she'd do her little flag, And she was always proud of the fact that she never dropped it. And then at one time, that Japanese hornet started chasing her across the football field. Not only did she drop it, she stepped on it. It was most embarrassing. It was the funniest thing I saw all night that night. Even better when Jimmy stepped into his own drink. I do not take pleasure in other people's problems, other people's misfortunes. But for Debbie, I'll make an exception. So, she has a daughter that's Amber Lynn's age, right? We both had a bonus child. We're both, getting on up there, but we have a 10-year-old. Yeah. 9. Well, no, she's almost 10. She'll be 10 soon. So Debbie has a daughter. You know what she named her? You don't believe? Yeah, Don't start laughing. Don't give it away. You know what she named her daughter? Swift. So her daughter's name is literally Swift Taylor. What kind of mess is that? That's what I said. I said, that's just jacked up right there. Why would you name your daughter Swift Taylor? But anyway, you think I'm bad about selling stuff? Honey, you ought to see what Debbie does. But anyway, Debbie said we all need to work on our award-winning smile. So it's kind of hard to smile when you're sneering because she's so condescending about it. Yes, look at Trish. She can do that. She can do that face. That's exactly the face she makes. Look at that. That smirk. That little smirk she does. Just like that. She said that we needed to work on our award-winning smile. And she gave us this little thing here. It's like a carrot that you dangle in front of the parents. Like, ooh, you could win Frederica the ballerina with her little gray butt. Yeah, and all the kids are going crazy over these little ballerina bears. They all want one. Now, I guarantee you could probably go into Target and buy one of these for $3. And you wouldn't have to spend, you wouldn't have to sell $1,000 worth of stuff for this bear. Well, Debbie did so good. Last year for her Christmas tree, she decorated an entire tree in little Frederica ballerinas. Didn't she? They had a picture of it in the paper. She was so full of herself. Oh, Lord. She busted 3 buttons off of her shirt with her pride. This could be your bear if you want to sell. Are you interested in selling? No, well, don't worry. When your kids get older, they'll rope you in too. You can even get stuff like alien earrings. Now, I thought these were cute myself. They look like they should glow in the dark, but they actually don't. Because the other night I had a possum on my front porch, and Jimmy's getting sick of this thing. Just a minute, let me finish. I'm having trouble with my train of thought. I was sick and tired of this possum because I put food out. There's a stray cat in the neighborhood. I've named it Jupiter. I put food out for Jupiter, and this possum has come up and started eating all the food at night. And it's very brazen. I mean, you can hear it out there. It chews with its mouth open because it has no manners. And so I would run out there with the broom and I would chase it off and, try to get it to leave. And that possum would just sit there and look at me like, do you mind? I'm trying to eat right now. Do you mind? This thing does not care. It is not scared of me. It's not scared of anything. So Jimmy took like a 2x4. He took a 2x4 and it had been cut off and it's about 6 feet long. And he got drilled some screws down into it where they're sticking out the end of this 2x4. Said I was supposed to stab it with, the stick. I said, Jimmy, I can't stab that thing with the stick. Long story short, I put out 2 bowls of food now. But the other night I thought it would be interesting to try. I had laid these out in the light all day because I have a pair. Well, they're only $18, so I bought a pair. And then I put them on, and I thought I would just check while I was out on the porch. So I turned off the porch light, and it gets real dark out there, especially with the new moon. It's real dark. I mean, like scary dark, like being out in the middle of nowhere. Turn the lights off. But then I realized I can't see my own ears. So I started trying to take an earring off. I thought if I could just take it off and look at it. And I was so distracted, I did not notice that possum was touching me. It had gotten up on the step and it got in my lap. It was a blur. I don't know what happened. Next thing I knew, I was down at the end of the driveway running in the dark, and I ran into the mailbox, sprained my ankle. I messed up. Jimmy didn't know what was going on. He came running out there, did not think to turn on the porch light, and he fell into the ditch and messed his ankle up. So we're both tore out of frame. I don't know, but I never did get to see if they glow in the dark that night. But later on, I did get to check, and they don't. So it's most unfortunate, but for only $18, I mean, it's an alien's face. So, I mean, you have to get it. I mean, it's just, look at that. Look at that little face. He doesn't even have a nose. He's just like eyeballs and a chin that you could thread a needle with, just like a pointy chin. You have to buy these. So I am getting to it. Trish, you know what? You stick to hair. This is an art form. Nails are an art form just like hair. You need to respect that. You need to respect the process. I do not just come in here to sell stuff. Just not now. Not now. Work on that perm over there. Not now. Now, I did see in your notes that you wanted to do a fall color. So I went back to the rack back there and I picked out some stuff for you. Now, if you don't like this, I mean, we can go back there and we can look at some more stuff. You don't have to pick any of these, but I picked some I thought you might like. Now, there's this one that is absolutely outrageous. This is Sally Hansen Mega Strength, and it's called Wild Card. It is super sparkly. Now, you may not think of this for fall, but think about, you know what the sweet gum trees do around here? They turn that vibrant yellow. Listen to this. So you take this yellow right here, this crazy, wild canary yellow. Do that. And then go back over it with some of this gold glitter. I think that would look absolutely fabulous. go really well with your complexion too. Well, think about it. I thought it was a good idea. And then we have a dark red. Now this is P2 Minute Mani. The color is Ruby Rush. Now this is a very nice red. I also have an OPI that is more of a, it's red, but it has a little bit of a plum to it. Like there's just a little bit of blue in there. Yeah, like my grandma's legs, you know, they have these little veins, and I swanny they're about that color. Now, what do you think about either one of these? Well, what kind of outfits are you going to be wearing this week? Or do you know yet? Okay, well, how about this then? I'm thinking, how about this? Now, this is Kiss Gel Strong, and it is called Falling. Fall-ing. It even has fall in the name. Now, it's kind of this is more of a plum color. I think it's really nice. This is a brand new bottle. It doesn't have anybody's cooties in it yet. And, you know, if you might want to buy something today, I may throw this in for free. Just give it a thought. I also have this Kiss Gel Strong. Now, this is a midnight blue. It is called That Moment. Now, this is a very popular color right now. I have done 3 different sets. I have done 3 different manicures with this color just this week, so it's very popular. Now, that's a good thing for some people. For some people, it's a turn off. It makes them not want it. Okay, you don't want it. All right, so you're a not want it. Well, what about this? This is from Color Club, and I don't know the name of it, but it's kind of it's more of a greenish tint, you know? So, I mean, it kind of has that dark, it's dark, you know, like fall, but it's not as blue. You don't like either of these? Lordy. Okay, well, then we have this here. This is sort of a rose gold color from Revlon, and it's called Gilded Goddess. Now, I have not tried it yet, so it may be absolutely horrible, but you could be like my guinea pig and we could try it on you. No. See, I guess you're not interested in a purple. This is OPI, and it's purple, and it's called Purple with a Purpose. This is a very nice color. Symphony loves this color. You know, they're doing a ballet. I'm not kidding. They're actually doing a ballet. And she did her toes in that color one night. It had something to do with something she was studying to do better at this ballet thing. So you want to do this right here? Okay. That'll work. Let me get these out of the way. So, yep, I'm working on my award-winning smile. After I get your first coat on, I need to fix mine. Now, here's one. This is what mine are done in. This is Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. It's called Pronto Purple. This is an older color, and it does not actually dry like it used to. It takes a little longer to dry than it should. I'm not real sure why. But I have a messed up spot on there. That's from that possum. Yeah, I don't know if it was trying to kiss me or bite me. I don't know, but I believe it was headed for my face with that little pointed, you know, they have a little pointed face. It's like they're real cute in the middle, but on the ends they're hideous. That's how when I think of a possum, they're hideous on the ends, but the middle's actually kind of cute, although their hair is really coarse. And I'm wondering if we did like a deep cream conditioner on it, I wonder if it would get softer, if it'd be like a rabbit. I'm not asking you to shampoo a possum, Trish. I wasn't even talking to you. I don't know. She's gotten real nosy lately. She listens to everything I say. I wouldn't even bring it in here, Trish. Have I ever brought anything in here? Okay, one time I bring a pig in here and you want to make a big deal out of it. It was a little pig. It wasn't anything worth getting in a twist over. God. I mean, it didn't even do anything. There's a gnat in here. You let in a gnat when you came in. Now I think you need to buy these earrings. If you don't want to buy earrings, how about this right here, though? Look at this necklace. Ooh. Now I already sold one of these today. I have my favorite. Well, she's not my favorite customer. She did hit me with a car one time. But I have this one customer that comes in here. She is so shiny. And she always does like the top of the line nails, like just every fancy bit of whatever you can do to them. She already bought one of these from me. She said, "Are they real?" Well, I said, "Well, it's real something. It may be real glass, but it's $15." She said, "Well," she just laughed and she said, "Oh, well, I don't know if I want that touching my skin." And I'm going, "Well, la-dee-da, aren't you special?" She says she's allergic to anything inexpensive. I said, "Well, give it a whirl, live a little. Help a little girl out. Help her get that Frederica ballerina bear." So she bought it, but she held it like it had germs, and she dropped it into her purse and just, I said, "You don't need all the theatrics, you can just take it and not act like it's going to kill you." I don't know what she did with it. $15, this pretty necklace could be yours. Think about, you could wear this out on a special night. Shoot, you could wear it to work if you wanted to. There's no rule saying you can't. You know how many times I wear rhinestones in here all the time. I do not look like a tramp. She says I look like a streetwalker when I wear that stuff. I do not. I don't believe in saving things for special occasions. I think you should go out and wear your nice stuff anytime you want to. Don't save it for a special occasion. Wear it whenever it suits you. Because you could get hit by a bus tomorrow. I mean, I'm not wishing for that to happen. I'm just saying, we don't know how long we have. Wear your nice stuff today. Wear your rubies and diamonds today. I think they're actually called diamonds with 2 L's, so they're fancy. And look at the back. Even the back is pretty. Like, you could just wear it backwards and it's still kind of pretty. $15. All right. Well, think about it. Now, let me see your little fingers here. What color nail polish were you wearing before? Yeah, I can tell. There's a little residue right there. That's not terrible. All right. Would you look at that? See, I have this problem with this brand. The glue that they use to hold these handles together is not very great. So sometimes they don't open right. I want you to take your hand and put it right here on this. Don't worry about that. Just set it right here on the little pad. And just hold still. See, Miss Taylor, she likes for us to call her Miss Taylor. I don't know what that's about. Like, we went to school together. I don't really feel like I have to call you any such a thing. Miss Taylor has been the top seller at Camden Elementary School now for 3 years running. Although now that our kids are in 5th grade, I think somebody else is going to be top dog next year. And then she'll have to move on up to the middle school. And I find the parents in the middle school and the high school just don't give too much of a crap about stuff like that. Because, see, Brittany's in high school, and the PTA is like non-existent. I mean, there is a PTA, but it's made up of like the janitor and one of the bus drivers. Like, no, honey, by the time our kids get to high school, we're so exhausted. It's like an unspoken secret. Like, we're just all over it. We're just sick of it. We don't want to sell anything else. So for me, this is like a last hurrah, and nothing would make me happier than knocking little Miss Debbie off of her pedestal this year before we get out of elementary school. That, you know what? I know that's awful, but I still can't get over her beating me out in color guard. She was the last one they picked, and when I tried out, they didn't have any spots left. So I'm sitting there holding my flag all dejected, like, well, then why did you make me go through the tryout if you didn't have any spots? I think it was kind of cruel myself. Oh, no, I don't need a ride. No. No, Jimmy will come get me. Oh, his ankle's fine. He carries on. He carries on like a big baby. But he'll be here. Don't worry. Well, no, it wasn't his fault. I kind of backed my car into the post office. No, the post office, like the building. I wasn't paying attention, and I was listening to the radio, and I was part of this drawing for the radio station. and they were about to announce the winner, and I was right in the middle of backing up out of the post office parking lot. I went in there to check the post office box. I was backing up, and they were about to announce the name, and I didn't realize the car was still in motion, and it's kind of downhill, and it had picked up a little bit of speed, and I kind of bashed out the corner of the post office building. Yes, that was me. It was on Channel 8, I know. I saw. Yeah, they made some bad joke about, speedy delivery, or it had something to do with the post office and delivery or something. It was what, Trish? Bad delivery. Well, the joke probably was a bad delivery. That's what they said it was. Leave it to you to remember. Quit talking about that pig. That pig is Rhonda's friend, and she is not going anywhere. Rhonda's been a little depressed. My cow, my pet cow, she's depressed. I don't know. The vet said that she's just got a little bit of case of the blues. It's been so cloudy lately. We got that hurricane coming. I'm thinking the weather affects her. Because I've noticed whenever, right before a thunderstorm comes, she gets really jumpy. It's like those horses in The Wizard of Oz. I don't like that. Now leave that. Turn it that way a little bit. Let it dry. I'm going to fix my thumbnail. I haven't had time to fix it since that possum nicked me with the tooth. The vet said something that might help Rhonda is a little friend. So, well, somebody had a pig on Craigslist, okay? And Jimmy went with me because I'm well aware that there are scams out there. They had this little pig, right? This little baby pig. It was adorable. And it was really smart. It even knows how to open the refrigerator. Yeah, it's very smart. And its name is Jeffrey. And it's a girl, but it's Jeffrey. So Jeffrey and Rhonda have become good buddies. But I was told by the vet that I should keep them separated at night, although I think they ought to be able to sleep in the same little area. But so I had to build a little confinement for Jeffrey. Or Jeff or Jeffy, whatever you want to call him. And he's very happy out there. She's very happy. She has a big pillow to sleep on, like a pet bed, and all the good food you could want. And well, one day I was taking it to the vet. I had to get her hooves trimmed a little bit, and that's what I'm telling her. And I had to stop in here because I had some money here. Somebody dropped off a payment, and I kind of needed it to pay the vet. And I didn't want to leave it in the car. I couldn't leave it in the car. I mean, it's hot outside. Can't leave the windows down. And it was 1 minute I was in here, Trish. 1 minute. Is this going to go on forever like that one time on the train tracks? Yeah, is this going to be another one of those train track incidents? Because if it is, I'd like to know now so I can just mentally prepare myself to hear about this pig for the next 10 years. Like long after it's passed away. How long do pigs live? Like, I don't even know. Really? Dang, I could still have it 10 years from now then. Yeah, I was in here for 1 minute or less. All I had to do was walk in, and she was on a leash, so don't act like, oh my God, it was running around, trying to gore people or something. Doesn't even have tushies or anything. It's like this big. It's like the size of a little cat. So I had to bring it in here, and she just pitched a fit. You were tore out of frame over that pig. And it didn't do anything to anybody, now did it? Well, I can't help it if you're not comfortable eating BLTs anymore. I can't help it that she's cute. I can't eat bacon anymore either, so I'm right there with you, honey. This one time, 10 years ago, we were headed to the mall, and if you take Main Street, you go up there and make a left, you go over those train tracks. We were going over. Now, we were on the tracks, right? I was driving. We were on the train tracks. And the ding-dings, that's what Brittany used to call them, ding-dings. The lights, that flash, ding, ding, ding. The ding-dings started, right? Now, the arms had not come down yet. Now, I don't know what you would do, but if you're right on the tracks and the ding-dings start, you keep driving. You don't back up. You keep driving. It's not like we have high-speed bullet trains or anything. The arms had not come down. It took a half a second to get the rest of the way off the track. Well, Trish just completely freaked out. You did freak out. Yes, you did. I wish I had a video of it. It was hilarious. You completely freaked out. Let me check your nails. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh my God, you could have got us killed. We almost got hit by a train. We could have died. And she carried on all the way to the mall like that. We could have died. We were about to get run over by a train, and you don't even care. I got kids. You got kids. All over that. Now, what are you supposed to do when you get on the tracks and the ding-dings start? You keep driving, right? That's what the driver's ed teacher told us. I'm going to do one more coat in just a minute, but look, can I show you something? This is fantastic right here. Now, this is a new item that we're selling this year. Don't start talking about a captive audience. You're not a captive audience. You're an entertained, particular individual. That's all. But look what we have. We have lip balm, flavored lip balm. No, it's not lip gloss. It's lip balm. I have 6 enchanting flavors, and it's gonna be a major wave of nostalgia when you see these. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die. Now they're only $8 each, or you can get all 6 for $40. That's a real bargain. Look here. Remember Frankenberry, the cereal? We have Frankenberry flavored lip balm. Although the Frankenstein monsters changed a little bit, it was more angular and weird looking back in the 80s, I believe. It's more rounded now, like it's back here too. But you can get Frankenberry flavored lip gloss. Lip balm, sorry. It is not lip gloss. Wouldn't it be fabulous if it was? I'd have done bought 10 of these. Frankenberry. Now that's from General Mills. Look, the cereal. They make lip balm now. Or you could get Cocoa Puffs. We have a Cocoa Puffs lip balm. Flavored lip balm. I assume it has that kind of a weird fake chocolate taste like Cocoa Puffs. And on the back you can see it's like a splash of milk. And then it's like a splash of milk here. So we have Cocoa Puffs as well. Oh, but I'm not done. We have Tricks. Silly Rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Or for Gen X people like us that just like a little dose of nostalgia every now and then. Tricks flavored lip balm. How about that? And it has this little crackhead rabbit on the back. Look how excited he is. Nobody gets that excited about cereal. Look at his face. Yeah, he needs a fix. That's all it is with him. He treats it like something ridiculous. Look at him looking at it on the lip balm there. He's in love with the Tricks. That sounded bad, didn't it? Oh, I'm not done yet. Look. This was one of my favorites as a kid. Honey Nut Cheerios. I still remember when these came out. We had gone to Long Beach. Now, we never got to go to the beach when I was a kid. But right after Honey Nut Cheerios came out, I said, Mama, can we take a box to the beach? We only went to the beach 2 times my entire childhood because Daddy hates the beach. He would sit in the motel the entire time drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes and looking at his watch and wanting to go home. But my mama bought a box of these to try at the beach. And every time I taste Honey Nut Cheerios to this day, I think about Long Beach because that's where I was, in a motel right there at Long Beach. The first time I ever tried Honey Nut Cheerios. I opened the bag in the box, took a handful out, and shoved them in my mouth. I didn't want to wait for milk or anything. I just wanted to try them. So now you can even get Honey Nut Cheerios flavored lip balm. That is also from General Mills. They are doing a partnership with the school this year and bringing these delightful items to us. And Count Chocula. Now, I was never a big Count Chocula fan because to me it just left a weird taste in my mouth. But look at that beautiful dark brown on here. Flavored lip balm. Has that nice waxy chocolate-like flavor, I'm sure. And these are all 0.12 ounces each. And they are a bargain. They are a bargain at only $8. We do charge tax on stuff this year too, unfortunately. And finally we have, this was one of my favorites too, and it used to only be available at Halloween, Boo Berry cereal. Oh, I loved Boo Berry. I did. I don't know what it was about it. Boo Berry was my favorite cereal in the whole world. So I was excited. I might at least get one of these Boo Berry ones because I loved it so much. But so we have so many delightful flavors of lip balm. Look, you have these 3. And then you have these 3. Now, how many can I put you down for? Oh, you use Burt's Bees lip balm. Come on now. Burt's Bees. I don't believe it can compete with something like this. Well, think about it. Just think about it. Just remember, there's a little girl in my house that's really hoping to get that bear. Frederica the ballerina. You could help a little girl get a cute little ballet bear, and you could get some pretty stuff too. Just a thought. Now let me check. I'm going to do the second coat. Okay, here we go. Give me that left hand right up here. So how is your day going so far? I haven't even asked you how you are. I'm sorry. I'm all bound up in my own misery today, I'm afraid. Trish, why don't you go get some coffee? Why don't you just run across the street and get some coffee? Yeah, I know, but you keep commenting on everything I say, so if you look at my purse over there, I got some money. You could treat yourself. You just go on over there and get you coffee. Well, she's under the dryer. I'll keep an eye on her. If she falls asleep, I'll just jiggle her a little bit. Okay. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. Pumpkin spice latte comes out today. Yeah, I thought that'd motivate you. Personally, I can't stand the stuff, but it seems like a lot of people get excited about it. I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, I like pumpkin pie, but my pumpkin and my coffee need to be separated. They don't need to be mingled together like that. I want pumpkin pie and coffee. Those two don't need to go together. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's going to look so nice. Now, you notice how shiny that is? It actually has a built-in top coat. I know that sounds weird. It actually does. You don't even need a top coat. Oh, yeah, I can do one anyway. Absolutely. Yeah, I've got it right here. We'll do the top coat. Here, turn it a little bit. You almost got us killed. We could have been hit by a train. I don't mean to laugh at her, but that was so funny. She was so hysterical all the way to the mall. She got out. I thought she was going to cry. I said, Trish, that train was a good quarter of a mile away when those ding-dings started. You were not ever in any danger of being hurt. We were across those tracks in like a half a second. Well, while she's gone, do you want to see some of the other stuff I have for sale? I happen to have some of the Halloween stuff right here. But before I show you that, check this out. Now, if you don't care about Halloween stuff, does Halloween stuff bother you? I should probably ask that. Well, I like to be sensitive to things like that because, you know, Aunt Verlene does not care for Halloween. Yeah, and she makes sure to remind me of that every time I see her from about the beginning of September until October 31st. She reminds me. Every conversation she has, she works it into the conversation. I don't support, you know, I don't approve of Halloween. I don't approve of celebrating that. And she brings it up over and over and over. And I'm like, Aunt Verlene, I know that. I'm not trying to sell you any of that. But I'm saying that's not all we have. I also have stuff like this. Look at this pretty bag. Now it is completely encrusted in glass, sea beads, and jewel tone sequins. Is that not the prettiest thing you ever saw? And it has this cute little handle here. Now this would be good for adults or children. You know, it's perfect size for a child. You know, they could use it like a shoulder bag, I think. And then, look at this. It has a magnetic clasp right here. This was made by Christian Livingston. And it has a purple. Look at that beautiful purple fabric lining in there. That's like a royal purple. Absolutely beautiful. And these bags are a bargain at $25. So you can have this. Yeah, touch it here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Touch it like this. Okay, I don't want you to mess up your nails. Touch it like that. Like, yeah. Isn't that nice? Is that not beautiful? And it has the purple on the underside too. $25. And if you want to buy it today, I could put it on your account and you can just pay me later. Although I would need the money by Friday. Is that okay? You get paid Friday? Okay, can you bring it Friday afternoon? Okay, I'll be here till about 3. Is that all right? Well, if I'm not here, just leave it for me. Just leave it with Trish and I'll get it later. Okay. $25. You want to get this? Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside for you. Oh, it's so cute. You're gonna get compliments everywhere you take that. Now we get into Halloween. Halloween is awesome. I remember this one time. It's plastic. That was not real. These actually do not glow in the dark. Well, they had a little incident with the ones last year. Apparently, whatever made them glow was causing people's teeth to fall out. I don't know what it was. They were real hush-hush about it. They wrote some checks to some people, and then we didn't hear any more about it. This is a hollow plastic skull. I was just remembering this one time I was up in the attic, and I was getting the Halloween decorations down. Let's see, was it Brittany? It was Brittany. She was little. She was maybe 5. She was standing at the bottom of the pull-out stairs to the attic. And I said, Brittany, look. And I had a skull. It was bigger than this, and it looked really real. I said, Brittany, look. And I went like that. And she screamed, and she ran away. I felt bad because she had nightmares for like a week after that. But it was still funny because she ran away. It even has some authentic looking cracks in the skull, or you know where the plates kind of fuse together, you know, because you had that spot there when you're baby, you know. This one looks like somebody doodled on him, like somebody scribbled on his head. Still got all the teeth though. The teeth are nice. Whoever this was, I bet had some braces. Those are some straight teeth. They had some orthodontic work done. So we have these skulls. Now these are $10 each, and that is genuine plastic, and the air inside is included, so that's complimentary. And the shading is done by hand, I guess, somewhere in a factory. And it's very detailed, as you can see from the shape of the skull. $10. And if you're not interested in that, we also have rat skulls for decor. And now these skulls even had bones in their ears, apparently, and the head is posable, and the arms are posable. So you could make it quizzical, like, what? What are you saying? What do you mean my credit card is declined? Are you serious? Ooh, that's creepy. I didn't know it'd go all the way like that. It almost looks like a dog, but I believe it's a rat. These are also $10, but remember now they are posable a little bit. You can almost make them do sit-ups or push-ups like that, and the tail sticking up. So those are $10. And let me see, I have another one. We have a spider skeleton. Did you know that spiders have bones? I don't mean an exoskeleton. I'm not talking about an exoskeleton. This spider. Looked like it had an endoskeleton to me. Like it had a rib cage and all kinds of bones and whatnot. But not on the underside, so he was totally vulnerable right there. You could just rake his guts out. You know, that liquid stuff in them. It's like they're all made out of liquid goo. You could just scratch it out. You could make it into a little party tray. Like put some dip in there. Put the chips over here. $10. Now he is not posable. But he is kind of frightening looking. He has the big old goofy looking teeth up there. $10. And we have bloody, creepy cloth. This is 30 inches by 36 inches, and you can stretch it a little bit. Now, it does not come with authentic blood because I imagine OSHA would have a problem with that. But it's pretty real looking. Yeah, it's like something out of the movie Carrie. Like you could just get a bunch of this, and you could dress up like Carrie if you wanted to. These are $12 plus tax. It's authentic gauze. I mean, that's real gauze. That's not even fake. I mean, feel how soft that is just with the pads of your fingers. It's fabulous. Or you can get you some plastic chains. You could be Jacob Marley if you wanted to. Remember he had all those chains hanging off of him that he forged in life because he was a scumbag. But Ebenezer Scrooge was a bigger scumbag. He just didn't know it yet. He found out later. He went flying through the air with that ghost. So really, I mean, you could use this for Thanksgiving or for Halloween, but you can also put it out at Christmas time. You could do a tree just dedicated to Jacob Marley and just put like chains and weights all over it. Yeah, Miss Debbie will have her Frederica tree. She's just got to rub it into everybody's face. And she puts pictures up on Facebook. And nah. Swift didn't sell any of that stuff. Her mama did. Anyway, I'm not bitter. We have creepy cloth that's just loosely woven together. It's like a bad wig or something and it just hangs. But see what you do, you stretch it out and it's all malformed and funky, and you stretch it out and you put it over stuff and it makes it look creepy somehow. That's really the only purpose it serves. This is 30 inches by 72 inches. These, I believe, are $20. Is it $20? Because it's so long, you know. And I also have it in dark gray. They have black, but they're out of that. This is actually just kind of a dark gray, but that is also 30 inches by 72. Very nice. $20. Let me check your nails. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you got to go, and Jimmy's coming to pick me up. Well, he better be coming to pick me up. I wonder if she told him to do that. Just a minute. Brittany, is Daddy coming? Is your daddy coming? What did he have to go to the grocery store for? We don't need anything from there. No, I know why he went to the store. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm going to keep an eye out for him. He better come straight on after he leaves the store. Okay, bye. I'm worried about it. Jimmy's smoking again, and he thinks I don't know. Do you believe that? September 4th, 2011. He quit smoking after the doctor yelled at him. Made him cry. Let me do your top coat. He quit September 4th, 2011. But he's been stressed out. He's got this new job at the bowling alley. Well, they kicked him out of Walmart again. He got back in there for all of 2 days before there was another incident. Well, it wasn't the propane this time. It was back by the tires. I don't want to get into it. But he got kicked out of there again. But at least this time, the manager at the bowling alley didn't want to hear about the details of his life, thank goodness, because sometimes they want to know about stuff like that, or they'll do Google searches and stuff. And I don't think he likes working at the bowling alley because his buddies come in there and they kind of rib him a little bit about it. I said, Jimmy, don't worry about it. You know what? There's dignity in any work. You don't need to feel ashamed. You don't need to feel bad about it. You'll get back on over at the feed and seed store. I don't know. And when he gets stressed out, he starts wanting a cigarette and he wants to smoke, and he thinks I don't know, like I can't smell it. And I mean, my nose always worked better than his, but I could smell the cigarette smoke. And he would say, oh, I don't know, it must have been somebody at work. Or they don't allow smoking in the bowling alley, so I know it wasn't that, because he tried to blame it on that. And I said, isn't there a state law now that they can't allow smoking in there? Didn't they pass that like 5 years ago? Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, I don't know where it came from. You know, he's not a good liar, which is a good thing. I mean, I usually know when he's fibbing to me. Let me show you the fence. You know what I did? I told you how to make a fence for Jeffrey. Look. I'm killing two birds with one stone here. So you can get this fencing here for Halloween. It looks like metal, but it's plastic. It is genuine plastic, and it has skulls and crossbones for the little fence. And you just push these spikes down into the ground. You don't have to do anything. You can just line them up. I made a whole pen for Jeffrey out of these things. It is cute and macabre at the same time. It doesn't seem to bother him any. Now, he does chew on it a little bit sometimes when he gets bored. And I'm thinking after she gets a little bit bigger, she'll be able to jump over this. But it's working for now because she's still a little spud. I call her my little spud because she's so cute. She looks like a little potato. So now, well, these come in little sections like this. These are $10 each, but now they are real plastic, and you see how sturdy they are. Like, it's not snapping or anything. Look how solid it is. So each section like this is, no, you get one piece for 10. Yeah, and it's like, what, a little over 1.5 feet long? Yeah, 10. So to make the little pen was kind of expensive, but it all goes towards the bear, so I kind of feel like it's worth it. So you could do a fence, and you can decorate your house. Look here. We have window covers. It says, beware, enter if you dare, caution. And it also comes with these little paper hands, right? And you can stick them all over the paper. You can pose the hands and they stay there. They have these little stickers that hold them onto the window cover. So you could make it look like your windows are boarded up. And they also have a matching door cover. Same thing. Beware, spooky, enter if you dare, caution. So the beware and spooky are extra. That's not on the, well, the spooky's not on there. Beware is on there. And this also comes with little hands, and it looks like it's all torn up, you know. Totally creepy. These are $10 each as well, plus tax. A real bargain. How many windows do you have on the front of your house? 6. Well, so it would, if you cover the door and the windows, $70. That's not bad. And they're made out of real plastic. So, I mean, you know it's good. It's going to hold up great. Now, I doubt you could reuse it. I don't think this is something you could reuse. I think you'd have to buy it again next year. And then we have yard signs. Oh my goodness, look. Now, it's made to look like wood. But guess what? It's not. It's not wood. I know that's a shock. It's plastic. It is plastic. And it says, danger, keep out. Now, I'm kind of thinking about putting these up all year long. It would take care of those people constantly coming to my house trying to sell stuff. Like, I would just stick this right in front of the door. And if they come to my door anyway, I would just walk out and do like Bob Barker's, the ladies that would show things on The Price is Right. Like I wouldn't even say anything. I'd be like them. I just walk up and do this right here. And then wave them bye-bye as they leave my driveway. An award-winning smile. So we have this sign. And I have one other sign too. And I'm thinking about putting up both of these for the salesmen that come to my house. Beware, go back. Now this could be extra helpful because I'm thinking I could train Jeffrey to be like a guard dog. To go after people. Not to hurt anybody, but just chase them out of the yard. Because who's expecting a pig to come running up to him like that? I could even get Rhonda to get in on it, maybe. Although Rhonda's more likely to carry it all the way through because she's crazy. Like she would actually bite somebody. And I don't know if it would hurt. I guess it would hurt if a cow bit you. They have those big square teeth. It'd still hurt though. Beware, go back. Seriously, because I have a cow and a pig now. And they're in a good mood. But they don't like strangers too much, especially if you don't have any food. Now the back is not solid. It's actually kind of concave. If you remember that word from high school. But it's going to bend in the wind and it's not going to break, just like a pine tree. So it's almost like it's made out of wood anyway. Technically it kind of is because it's flexible. And that's what we have right there. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to beat Miss Taylor. I am going to outdo her this year. I'm going to be the top dog. I want to go out on top at Camden Elementary School. Well, I am doing all this for Amberlynn, of course. It's all for the kids. We do everything for the kids. I'm just saying it'd be a nice perk, to boot her off that pedestal she's been on for 3 years. That's all I'm saying. It's totally for the kids. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't want it any other way. Let me see your nails there. Yeah, they're almost dry. They're getting there. Yeah, I hope to see Jimmy in the parking lot. There he is right there. Look, no, he's parked next to that Prius. Look, he's blowing smoke out the window. Did you see that? Look, there's a cloud of smoke coming out the driver's side window. Now, how's he going to deny that? How's he going to deny that? No, I'm not mad at him. I'm disappointed. I mean, he almost made it 8 years without smoking. September 4th. It's been 8 years smoke-free. You throw it all away because, well, he's a hothead. That's his problem. He's a hothead. He loses his temper, and he just flies off the handle at people. Yep. Oh, look, there he goes again. He flicked the butt out into the parking lot. Now, I am going to say something about that because that's littering. It's one thing to smoke, but it's another thing to fling the butt out the window. Oh, no. Look, he's spraying his jacket with cologne. Look, he's doing like that. People really think that works. Like you can cover up the smell with cologne. It doesn't work. He's gonna smell like a mess when he comes in here. Now he's standing there checking his phone. Oh no, I understand. No. You want to get out of here before he comes in here? Oh no, that's fine. Look, your nails are they're not completely dry, so be careful with your stuff. The bag, why don't you go ahead and take the bag with you? Here. You take this with you, okay? I'm going to stick it down in your purse. No, I'll get it. You sit still. Open it up. Put it down in there. There you go. I'll put it on your shoulder. There you go. Now just remember, they're a little tacky. I don't mean literally tacky. I mean like they're not totally dry. Just be careful. Okay? No. You pay me Friday. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, honey, we're going to get it. We're totally going to get it. Yeah. I may not be able to decorate a whole tree, but I'm going to get at least one of these for. Yeah. Well, no, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you just bring that money on Friday. And when you want to do your next appointment? I don't know if I'm gonna be here that day. Just call. Can you call me like Saturday and we'll work it out? Yeah, I'll be here Saturday till 4, I believe. Just give me a call then, okay? All right, great. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Your nails look beautiful, and I hope you have a fabulous week.